Hi everyone, it's Justine. Today's video is another Face Friday. I am going to share like how I've been doing my makeup lately. I've changed up my routine a little bit. So I thought I would just share in case like these little tips and tricks help other people. First thing I'm going to do is moisturize my face. I get very dry skin, especially during the, during the summertime, but you know what? I have dry skin during winter and fall and spring, and you know, it's just an all year round thing for me. So I'm just gonna rub this in. It's just the Drunk Elephant Protini, just a little sample, and so I'm trying to use it up because it was actually one of the birthday freebies last year from Sephora. So pretty sure it's expired, so you know, I'm just trying to use it up. Also gonna put some on my neck. One time I read somewhere, maybe it was like Twitter or something, that you age the fastest like on your neck and on your hands, and ever since I read that, I really try to moisturize my neck and my hands more often. And next, now normally after this I would do foundation, but I'm actually going to do my brows next. What I've been noticing when I've been doing my brows after my foundation, which is how I've always done it, is if I messed up my brows, then I would have to completely redo my foundation and it would never look the same. It would never look as good. It would still usually have some like pigment from whatever brow product I was using smeared on it. And it wasn't working out. So I've started doing my brows before foundation, and it's easier to, like, if you get foundation on your eyebrows, it's easier to fix your eyebrows than the vice versa, than getting brow product on your foundation and trying to fix your foundation. So I'm just using this NYX micro brow pencil. I use a different brow pencil pretty much any day, every day. I just grab the first one I see. The brand or like exact product, I've got kids screaming in the background as always, but the brand and like exact product isn't necessarily super important here. It's more like just the step of doing my eyebrows first. So I use this like a brow pencil to pretty much shape my eyebrows and get pigment on. And then I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia pomade and a skinny little brow brush and just use that to lightly draw some like lines to look like hairs on my brows. My brow pomade is starting to dry out, but I've seen online that you can like use a little, like put a little drop of oil, like face oil or essential oil, and that will help like undry it, moisten it. So now I'm just taking it and just drawing just a couple hairs, especially like right here towards the center of my face. My hair is right there, very sparse from over plucking in the early 2000s when that was the trend. I'm sure a lot of people my age, like late 20s and 30s, understand all about that. I saw that like skinny eyebrows might be making a comeback, and let me tell you, I will not be over plucking my brows again because they don't grow back. And so if you're like a younger person watching this video who hasn't gone through that yet, don't over pluck your brows because they don't grow back. Okay, now I'm going to do foundation. I'm going to use the Urban Decay Stay Naked. It's my favorite foundation of all time. I'm running out, so I need to purchase a new one. I'm just gonna put that on like mostly like normal. I'm actually not gonna use concealer because I feel like concealer just makes my makeup too cakey. So I'm gonna actually take the foundation and put it where I would normally put concealer, like under my dry. And just blend it in like that. And I love this foundation. It's like a good medium coverage. It blends flawlessly. Every time I use like other foundations in my collection, even if they are like old favorites, they just still don't compare to this one. This one's like the perfect amount of coverage. It looks really just nice and natural. I think it's a little light for me right now since it's summer and I've got a little bit of a tan, nothing crazy. I'm wearing a lot of sunscreen, but I have a tiny bit of a tan. All right, and there. And like I said, I am going to skip concealer, and I'm actually also gonna skip setting powder, just because, again, I feel like the setting powder makes my face look very cakey, especially since I have dry skin. Setting powder just isn't the greatest for my skin. I've always used it because I do feel like it helps bronzers and blush blend easier. But the powder, it just like, it always sticks to my dry skin, makes it look cakey, makes it look not greatest. So I've been skipping concealer, skipping setting powder, and going right into bronzer. It's a little harder to blend when you just have foundation, and I don't typically like to wait and let my foundation dry. I don't have the patience for that, so we're just gonna work on blending. I'm using the Makeup Revolution Cool Bronzer, which is again another favorite. And I'm just going to very lightly like hold the end of my brush right here, and I'm gonna go very light and kind of build it up, so that way it blends easier. And then I'm gonna get my jawline and blend it down my neck a little bit. Can you guys hear that wind? You can kind of tell on camera, there's like you can tell my face is dewy. There's kind of like a little reflection on my face, and that's from not using powder, and that is exactly what I'm going for, because it just helps my face look more hydrated and not so dry. Okay, and then since this foundation is just a little bit light, I am just gonna kind of dab some bronzer up on my forehead, just to give my face a little more color. I'm not trying to contour my forehead at all or anything, literally just trying to put a little pigment there. And then same with my nose. I'm not gonna work like super hard to contour anything, but I am just gonna put a little on the edges of my nose just to put some color right there. And then for blush, I got this in, I believe, Ipsy. This is Shayna B Miami in the color Bellini. And this is a really nice blush. Normally I've always been drawn towards more pinky blushes. This is like, I don't really want to say peach, but it's like very neutral. It's not like the super bright pink I usually go for, and I've been really liking that. I just feel like it makes your makeup just look better when you use it. When I use, oh my goodness, when I use this compared to like a pink blush. I'm not ignoring my kids. I feel like this always happens. Every time I sit down to film, there's always a kid screaming in the background. My husband is home and he has them. And so I'm just gonna blend that blush from my cheeks up into, like, up with my bronzer really. I'm gonna just dust a little on my nose again, just to add some more color. And then I'm gonna do highlight, and I'm just going to use my finger. And I'm gonna, this is the Snackaroons highlighter from Beauty Bakery in Target. I'm just going to dab it. Again, I really like having lots of highlight, but I don't want it to, like, I want it to look more natural, more blended. And again, with my dry skin, sometimes with highlight, it looks like it's sitting on top of my face. I want it to look like it's more like a dewy, natural thing. Don't get me wrong, I love glitter, but I just don't want it to look like it's like a streak of makeup on my face. I want it to look, what am I trying to say? Like more natural. I already said that. And I'm just going to do a little bit under my brow bone, again, just with my finger. And then for eyeshadow, I'm going to use this Per Be Your Selfie. This might be discontinued. I don't know. I got it in a fab kit a while back. And I'm just going to start off using these two colors, Natural and Free, and just kind of blend them together up on my lid. One thing about not using powder is I would always get powder on my eye, and it does help you blend your eyeshadow, you know, just like it helps you blend your bronzer and your blush and everything. But when you do that, it kind of takes away some of the pigment. And so now that I'm skipping powder, I've really noticed how much easier it is to get pigment on your eye. And like I said, one downside to it is harder to blend. It takes longer to blend, but you get the colors that you want. I'm just going to deepen that outer corner. And then I'm going to take Charming, which is like this shimmery shade. Just put it on my finger and put that on the lid from the inner corner up to the middle. And then this has not changed at all, but I'm going to take the Tarte Dual eyeliner. I'm going to take the pencil side and just get my water, like lash line, on my upper lash line. And that's just going to help any liquid liner blend in better with my lashes, so there's less of a gap between the liner and my lashes. I don't usually put eyeliner on my bottom lash line, so I just feel like it makes my eyes look smaller, but I do like it on the top to help my liquid liner blend. And then I'm going to take these iMethod Beauty pens. They are stamps, so I'm going to start off with the left eye. I have a full review on these, which is one of my most popular videos. So I like to stamp it and then drag it in, and then if there's any mistakes, I'll go in and fix them. So stamp and drag it towards my eye. Then I'm gonna take a regular eyeliner and just kind of clean that up. And then for mascara, I'm going to use this CoverGirl Lash Blast Clean. Just quickly pop some of this on. And then normally, this is it. I don't wear fake lashes, but today I am going to put on some fake lashes, because I'm just feeling a little fancy today. Okay, so now I'm going to use these Kiss Magnetic eyelashes that I recently did a review on. And so I'm going to put the magnetic eyeliner right over on top of my normal eyeliner. And I'm gonna put it on like pretty thick because I don't want the eyelashes to come off. So as you can see, I'm doing a couple of layers of it and then just gonna give it a second to dry. And while that is drying, I'm gonna go ahead and do my lips. Gonna use this Beauty Bakery Bite Size Liquid Lipstick in Nude Chilla. And then going to take Fenty Beauty and Fenty Glow and pop that on top. Oh no, now the little baby's crying. And now I'm going to put the eyelash on. I almost always wear a liquid lipstick with a lip gloss because I like the pigment from liquid lipstick. And I like that it doesn't smudge the way like a cream lipstick would. But then I like the plumpness that gloss gives. I like that gloss makes your lips not look so dry. So I always use a combination of both. And then just to make sure that these lashes stay in place, I'm going to take that magnetic lash glue one more time and just lightly go over like where the band meets my eye. Just very, very lightly, especially like in the center and at the end. So that way the lash doesn't lift. And then I'm going to take these clips out of my hair. And then that is it. That is how I've been doing my makeup lately. Oh, and then very, very last, I'm going to take this Morphe setting spray and just to help everything kind of blend together, last longer, etc, etc. Some guy just walking his dog just looked and saw me through my window filming. That was weird. That was embarrassing. There is my little updated makeup routine, kind of a long video. Sorry about all of the background noise. It's just really, really hard to film videos as a mom. My house is never ever quiet. Lately, the only time I can film is when my husband is home and if he's home, all 4 kids are home. But it's a mess. You guys know how it goes. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.